Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The home team come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Boston Celtics. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The postseason continues to heat up here on 2K Sports. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals on the way. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Looking at the starting five for Boston. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Alperen Sengun out there with Jalen Duren. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Bird in at the 3, the small forward. You take a look at the Celtics. As expected, they lost Game 1, but there were some positives within that game that they're hoping to build on.
There really were some positives. I mean, consistency is a key for them this series. It's not enough to string a couple of good plays together, not against this opponent.
Now here's Holiday. Outside Porzingis. And he buries his first look.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
VanVleet scanning the floor. Second chance shot, and Duren lays it in. Duren's got his second bucket on the night.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
On the wing, Tatum. From behind the arc. Duren with a rebound. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Caruso with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Pass to VanVleet. Back to Sengun. Tatum with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. The open shot. White. No good on his first attempt of the game. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Offensive rebound. Sengun off with the layup. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Porzingis. That one drops for him.
Yeah, Porzingis showing you persistence there, just doing a nice job staying with it and finding a way to capitalize.
Boston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Here's VanVleet. Caruso outside. Pass to Sengun. Here's Bird. Good, and the assist goes to Sengun.
At the arc, Bird can be just devastating, especially when he gets into a nice rhythm.
Outside Tatum. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Down low. Goes back up. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. First free throw is good.
Injuries aside, you know, Porzingis' growth here in the league, I think, has been really quite rapid. It's clear that he puts in the time in practice to continue to refine his scoring ability and overall skill set.
Bowl, he's checked in for Duren. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Caruso outside. Pass to Sengun. Here's Bird. Caruso outside. Now Sengun. He's off on that one. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jayson Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all 3 levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Van Vliet. They double him with Brown. And Şengün gets it to go.
What a move by Şengün in close. Determination for sure.
Holiday against Van Vliet. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Porzingis with the block. Bol against Holiday. Rejected by Bol.
Great defense from Bol, using that massive wingspan perfectly right there.
The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Jayson Tatum, 4th.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Caruso. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The free throw drops for Caruso. And Caruso drops them both. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. They trail by 1. Holiday finds White. Outside Tatum. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, great fight displayed that time by White to get that board and then finish. Strong play.
Outside Bol. Pass to Bird. Shoots over Brown. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 5.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Outside White. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Bird, that's good.
Good job shooting off the dribble that time by Bird. He loves to get those shots in rhythm.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside Tatum. And it's Bol with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Now here's Brown. Still without a bucket. The 3. Bol grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Caruso, the pass to Şengün. Tatum with some nice D.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Caruso finds Şengün. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Bird. Back to Şengün. And here's Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Şengün in the post. Hounded by Tatum. Caruso misses.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
White, the pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Caruso. And that one's good. Porzingis.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Now here's Caruso. Şengün passes to Caruso. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. An easy 2 on the layup. Tatum's got 5.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Van Vliet misses. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown to the paint. Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
This is what we've come to expect from Porzingis. I mean, no let up in his game at all. When he's got his foot on the pedal, he mashes it.
The home team calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. So it's the home team now. 4-point game. Ball against Horford. Simmons looking around. 6 on the shot clock. With the teardrop. And he gets it to go. 10 points for him.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Horford outside. Pass to Holiday. Now here's Porzingis. Defended by Wagner. The jump hook. And the bucket is good from Porzingis in deep. And the Celtics lead by 4.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Christie. Here's Bird. Banked it in off the glass. Bird's got 12 points in the game.
And he's 5 of 7, finding a nice rhythm offensively.
Simmons against Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. The floater doesn't go that time.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Wagner for 3. Boston pulls it in.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Holiday with the ball. Picked up by Simmons. Holiday passes to White. Porzingis sets a screen. White can't hit. Shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Pass to Christie. White with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, Holiday is deceptively tall and strong and has great point guard skills, and that makes it really hard to defend him.
First free throw is good.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Halper and Şengün's checked in for Bol. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. Now here's Simmons. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Bird. Here's Şengün. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, oh, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Şengün. Here's Bird. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Bird's got 15.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here's Pritchard. Outside Holiday. Here's Brown. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Celtics lead by 1. Now Simmons. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Şengün. And the layup is good. He has 6.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
Left side Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Goes up again. And he lays it in. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Simmons. Still no points. Pass to Şengün. Got a piece of it.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Brown passes to Horford. And down it goes. 2 points. Now it's a 3-point Boston lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Bird. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
13 foul. At the line for 1, Larry Bird.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
Knocks it loose. All by himself. And he lays it in on the break. Bird's got 20 points.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Up 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Boston trailing. On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at small forward. Back to Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Tatum. The 3 is up. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Bowl. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's the teardrop and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both shots good from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Bird. Now Duran. Hauser grabs the board. And for Boston, they're shooting around 41%. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Now here's Horford. Pass to Hauser from outside the arc. Solid defense from Bull. Shooting the rock well at 46%. To the inside. Oh, sweet move. And it's good on the layup. Bull's got his first points of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Horford with it. Out to Craig. Here's the 3. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Caruso outside. Pass to Bull. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The 3 from Craig. And again, Boston with the triple. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Pass to Bird. Duren up top. Wide open. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Hauser. And here's Horford. He's guarded by Caruso. The jump hook. Here's Pritchard. Knocks down the long J. And now a 5-point Boston lead.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And it's Bird missing.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to Craig. Here's Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Tatum can't hit.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And the defense is all over Van Vliet inside. But he sticks with it and wins a trip to the line for his efforts.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
Şengün checked in for Bull. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Hauser. And here's Horford for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists. Now in the game. Van Vliet outside. Duren the screen. Van Vliet the pass to Duren. Good D by Porzingis. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Tatum. To the middle. KP wrecks the rim.
Porzingis aggressive and effective tonight from start to finish. Coach is smiling all night long.
Van Vliet the pass to Caruso. Here's Bird, hounded by Tatum. And here's Şengün. Here's Bird. 20 points for him. Off the mark there with a 3.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
Here's Pritchard. Right side, Porzingis. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 4 rebounds now. Caruso outside. Pass to Duren. Back to Caruso. Here's Bird. Inside. It's stolen by Tatum. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Holiday from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And now an 11-point Celtic lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
To the wing, right side. Tatum with a steal. In transition, here they come. And Tatum finishing the fast break.
Got to give credit to Tatum. I mean, adding strength over time, learning how to score through contact on the drive, all positive signs.
The home team calls timeout. Simmons is checked in for Van Vliet. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. Outside Simmons to get back on track. Tatum pulls it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Tipped.
Look at how Şengün attacks the ball, doing all he can to reel it in.
Caruso, the pass to Duren. Here's Bird. 20 points for him. Shot clock at 5.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Holiday with the ball. Caruso covers. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Pass to Bird. Back to Caruso. Hits the trifecta. Caruso's got 5 now.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide open teammate.
Brown looking around. Here's Hauser. Holiday a screen on Caruso. Hauser passes to Porzingis. Here's White. It's tipped.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
Here's Bird. Pass to Şengün. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Give him 8. Celtics lead by 8. Here's White. Good D by Duren. Going 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Craig is checked in for Hauser. Pass to Duren. Here's Bird. Şengün with it. Over Craig. Şengün, no good. Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Count that bucket.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Outside, Brown. And there's a defensive 3-second call. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
Drew Holiday, shooting 1.
One shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Christie's checked in for Caruso. The Celtics also with a sub. Cadis checked in for Craig. White with a screen on Simmons. Pass to White. Shot clock at 6. 20 feet out. Christie with a rebound.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Here's Şengün. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. 14 feet away. Brown can't hit. Brown's gotten just one of his 7 shots to go. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:49 left to play in the first half. And here's Brown for 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Drives to the hoop. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 22.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
Pass to Brown. White on the wing. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Outside Simmons. Right wing. Here's Bird. He's guarded by White. Pass to Duren. Now here's Simmons. Back to Duren. Here's Christie. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Left side White. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Now that's big time hops right there. White bouncing off the floor like a pogo stick and just throwing it down.
Şengün, the screen. Bird. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Brown. Pass to Keita. Outside Holiday. Porzingis sets a screen. Now Brown. 4-3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 7 assists in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Boston Celtics ending the quarter up 10. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Boston Celtics.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. They were able to hold serve in Game 1. But they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. It was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
think I'm going to open up the half with Bo at power forward. See if I can use his length. Şengün's struggling, man. Just doesn't have the touch down there.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Here's Brown. Fred VanVleet out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Bol, then there's Jalen Duren, and it's Bird in at the 3. Three-pointer Holiday. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, from three-point range, Holiday can really be effective now. He's worked on that part of his game over the years and forces the defense as a result to have to come out and guard him at times.
And for Boston, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Here's Bol. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Bol's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Rushing off the contact, Bol not holding back there.
Tatum finds Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Outside White. Back to Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Bol grabs the board.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Bird. 22 points for him. Fades away. Here's Duren. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Looking to get back on track. No good that time. Caruso outside. To the inside. Duren. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
And Jayson Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
Caruso outside. Bol, a screen on White. Caruso, the pass to Bol. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Jayson Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Caruso misses.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
The home team calls timeout. Here's Bird. No good on the quick 3.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Simmons. The rebound, Celtics. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum from long range. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
Pass to Bird. Caruso outside. Here's Bird. He's guarded by White. Caruso, the pass to Bird. 5 on the clock. They need this. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Boston leading by 19. Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game. Brown with it. Takes a three. They get it back. Here's Porzingis. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks, and we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
And here's Duren. Pass to Bird. Shoots over White. Here's Duren. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Duren's got 6.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Tatum against Caruso. Tatum passes to Holiday. There's the three. Kept alive by Boston. Here's Brown. Pass to Porzingis. It's good. Porzingis has got 8 points in the quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now Simmons. No made baskets yet. They double him with White. Shot is up. And he connects with a jumper.
If you bring a double at this level, it can lead to some easy hoops.
Boston on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Porzingis with a screen on Simmons. Outside Porzingis. Misses the three. Gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Pass to Porzingis. To the middle. Kick out to Brown. On the wing, Caruso. From the arc. Boston pulls it in. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Duren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
And he can't get the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on the second one.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
And he makes it.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Out to the wing. Porzingis in the post. Wagner's on it. Shoots from the block. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Bird. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Christie's checked in for Caruso. Gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. And it's Bird missing. Celtics lead by 13. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Outside Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Brown against Simmons. Pass to Bird. They double him with Brown. Simmons, the pass to Bowl. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
What a move by Bowl, taking the foul but staying focused to finish the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Bowl, no good on that one. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Brown, no good. Gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Here's Christie. Pass to Bowl. Here's Bird. Here's Christie. Sinks the tray. Christie's got 5 now.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Boston leading by 10. And here's Tatum. Brown with a screen. Releases. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter. Gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Bird passes to Bowl. Here's Bird. Back to Bowl. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Simmons defending. Outside Tatum. From downtown. And Tatum drills the 3.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Simmons, the pass to Bird. Here's Christie. Launches a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Three-pointer Holiday. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Simmons against Brown. Nice shot by Simmons.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
A minute 35 left in the third.
What a throw nice. An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bull down low. Pounded by Tatum. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Outside, Brown. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Christie passes to Bowl. Here's Bird. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. Bird's got 28 points for the game.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, Bird is a lot taller than people think. He's closer to 6'10 than 6'8. And that helps him inside defense trying to stop him, but got sloppy and fouled.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. Some changes for Boston. Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. Craig comes in for Tatum. And it's Hauser in for Holiday. And so he hits both. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Brown. Horford outside. It's Brown on the wing for 3. Horford can't hit. Van Vliet right side. That shot off the mark. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for Boston. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. We've got Alperon Şengün, also Duren out there, and it's Bird in at the small forward position. Celtics lead by 13. Here's Pritchard. Tatum looking it over. Offline with a 3. Shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Duren, the pass to Christie. Here's Bird, defended by Craig. Craig comes with a double. Van Vliet on the wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Because he's got such good touch down there, Van Vliet never afraid to mix it up inside.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Van Vliet. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Hauser, that's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Bird. Şengün with it, defended by Craig. Fader on the way. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Van Vliet. Knocked loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Bird. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Bird's got 10 points in just the second half.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Van Vliet. Outside Tatum, fires from deep. And the Celtics another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Bird. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Horford.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Bird. Now here's Şengün. Tries again. Horford with some nice D. From deep. Christie with a rebound. Christie's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bird. Three-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. The Celtics making a switch here. Holiday is checked in.
You got to love Van Vliet's fearlessness, and I think that's why his teammates look up to him as a leader.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Van Vliet. Pass to Holiday. Outside Tatum. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Van Vliet outside. There's the block. Now here's Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Back to Tatum. The three. And it's Bird with a rebound. Gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Van Vliet, the pass to Bird. The three is up. Counted from distance. Bird's got 35.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple on the half, his 5th overall. All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here's Bird. Another shot. And Duren finishes inside.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Tatum passes to Hauser. And then Tatum slams it in.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Pass to Christie. Lets the three fly. Here's Duren. Here's Bird. They shoot again. The rebound by Jayson Tatum. Tatum's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And Boston with some changes. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Hauser.
Jaylen Brown.
To the paint. Here's Brown. Blocked. Here's Bird. And there's the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots. Tell you what, the way they've been eating up that offensive backboard in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Holiday. Puts up a three. Kept alive. And they recover it.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Porzingis misses. Gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. No good off the glass. Celtics lead by 14. Down low. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Brown. Brown's got 6 assists here tonight. Van Vliet outside. Over to the wing. Here's Bird. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Bird's got 37.
Boy, Bird has really been in the zone throughout this game.
Pass to Brown. Now Tatum jacks up a three. Rebound by Van Vliet. Here's Bird, hounded by Tatum. Over to the left wing. Duren finds Van Vliet. Here's Bird. He's covered by Holiday. And it's Bird missing. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. Six to shoot. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Boston leading by 12. Outside Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Holiday with the ball. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Van Vliet.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's Bird. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
You cannot be reckless around Porzingis. He's skilled at seeking out contact and drawing the foul while he shoots.
First one falls for him. Derek White's checked in for Boston. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
Pass to Okoro. Three-pointer. The rebound, Celtics. Holiday's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Tatum. Holiday with the ball. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Christie's shot is off.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Clock at 6. Fires, high post. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Simmons with the bucket.
Simmons muscling his way right into his shot. He gets the ball inside like that, it's almost a wrap.
Tatum from long range. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Tatum's got 37.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Christie passes to Simmons. Here's Christie. The 3-ball. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Shooting 41% in this game.
And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Celtics.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And this team has to feel great, knotting up this series at 1-1.
A huge win for them, avoiding going down 2-0, and this series is on.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jayson Tatum.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason, much more intense, more in your face. High-energy plays like that one are winning plays.
And Boston with some changes. Craig is checked in for Brown. Hauser comes in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Pass to Pritchard. Porzingis in the post. Wagner's on him. And there it is for him. Porzingis has got 33 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Nice shot by Christie. So it's Boston now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Jayson Tatum.
Hey Durango, how you doing? Knockdown dragout series for both sides on the bracket. For different reasons on both sides. Yeah, obviously with Showtime they've got injury issues, but there's no injury problems over here. This is just, man, look at the 3-pointers, and look at the points in the paint, 50 to 54. I tell you, man, I've been saying it. Alfred Şengün is just too inconsistent. He'll have a game, will come in, and he'll dominate the low post, and then he'll have 2 games in a row where he can barely make a shot. Let's take a look at it. It's like, look at this. We 20 attempts to make 7 in the post on a mismatch. I mean, come on, I told you guys before this series began, he has to dominate that matchup in terms of post touches. Obviously, Tatum's the better player. But when he's talking about low post attempts, he needs to dominate Tatum on the low block, and to this point, he has not done so. He's been forcing the double team, but we haven't been hitting the threes to make him pay, so. Yeah, man, this is going to be a long, if Larry Bird, yet again, spectacular performance, 37 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists. We know what to expect there. There's not much to talk about with Larry. But everybody else has got to. I mean, Duren got absolutely owned by Porzingis. Look at Porzingis. 33 points, 12 rebounds, 4 blocks, 14 for 19. 14 for 19. Barely missed a shot. He barely missed a shot. He barely missed a shot for 33 points. That is brutal. Then your entire front line. He outplayed my entire front line. Şengün, Duren, and Bol. They equal out to 34 points between all my front line guys. He outplayed all 3 of them by himself. That's 34 points. Just to combine what Porzingis did by himself. In a much more and he was more efficient doing it. In fewer shots. Between 3 guys. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's wow. Wow. I didn't even realize that until I looked at the stats. Yikes. Team Larry Bird got some questions. They got some questions to be answered because you can't rely on Larry Bird. Again, Bird, 5 for 12 from downtown. Spectacular. We all know what to expect there. But this man here in the fourth quarter just decided to go ham. Let's take a look at Jayson Tatum's fourth quarter numbers. He went 5 for 9 in the fourth quarter from downtown. He was on fire, man. 19 big fourth quarter points to stop that comeback. We had a guy down to about 10 points, and then he just took over and just said, "Yep, we going back to Boston Tie, bro." But yeah, Durango, he said knockdown drag-out series on both sides. I disagree with that. I think this one is more competitive, whereas the other one, Game 1 in Las Vegas was a desperation game. They lost by 4 points in Game 1. It was desperation. Game 2, they just came out and got their butts kicked. It wasn't even close. This one, at least Team Larry Bird won the first game. It was close. This one was close, but they pulled away late. So this is a good one. This might go 7. If Magic Johnson doesn't come back, they might go out 4. I don't see how they can possibly, Let's take a look at the highlights before I go here. Let's take a look at Porzingis and Tatum here. I don't see how Las Vegas can possibly come back. But look at this right here. Look at Porzingis, man. Just own it. Look at this. Look at this, man. He barely missed a shot. Just owning Team Larry Bird's front line. Block. That's one of the 4 blocks he had. Look at that. Look at him. Looks like Wilt Chamberlain down there, man. Just owning these guys. Let's take a look at Tatum. Tatum. Tatum getting out. Beating Durant. No, that's Tatum again. Tatum, wide open 3, splash. Finger roll. In the corner 3. Another 3. Tatum's in there, boy. He is in there. Tatum, and 1. Jayson Tatum all over it, baby. He was the man tonight, along with Porzingis. They just, especially Porzingis, man. I didn't know Porzingis was 14 for 19 for 33. You didn't even know. It was so effortless. You didn't even notice it during the game. I didn't know he was this dominant. Like, that was one of those silent killer type performances. You know what I mean? It's one of those performances you look up after the game's over, when you look up the story, like, dang, he did all that? I didn't even notice it. Shoot. But anyway, guys, that's your story. Let's take a look at Larry Bird's performance before we go. Bird just trying to keep him in it. Just didn't really get the 3-pointers going tonight. He shot 5, but for as many as he took, he didn't make it. Larry usually tries to shoot for efficiency, not for volume. Drew a lot of double teams in the post, but guys just weren't hitting shots. Look at this highlight reel. You think they won the game the way he's playing. Some pretty spectacular jump shots he's making. And there's your story, guys. Team Larry Bird tied up against the team that Larry Bird led to 3 championships in the 1980s. So now we're going to advance back to Showtime, and that will simulate the series between OKC, Dallas, and Indy. Let's see what happens with those guys as we go forward. And we'll zoom back. We'll also take a look at Magic Johnson's health. So Chicago gets back into the series with 1 game to 2, as does the Dallas Mavericks. How about this one? Let's take a look at the health. Shea's healthy. They're healthy. Yep, OKC's healthy, so look at Dallas. Dallas taking the 2-1 lead in their series. That's pretty interesting. But as the focus turns over here, the health of Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes is available to play day-to-day. Magic Johnson is still 1 to 2 weeks on the strained hip. He gonna have to play, man. He gotta play hurt. RJ can't play. He can't play. He got sprained right knee. He can't play on that. Magic got strained right. It could be aggravated, but if you go down 3 games, it's it, man. Maybe he should have tried to play game 2. I don't know, but right now it's looking bad for Team Magic, y'all. It's looking bad. It's looking bad because look at this. Look at this. Look at that lineup, man. Look at the matchups. Look at the matchups, man. Rudy Gobert, Drummond's been the best player in my opinion. And just because he's kept Rudy Gobert somewhat in check. When I mean in check, let's take a look at the box score. I expected Rudy Gobert to have at one point at least a 25 to 30 rebound game at one point in this series. Let's take a look at the box score. Let's take a look at the box score here on Gobert in game 1. If we can get that, can we get that? Can I get that, please? Where's that box score for game 1? Okay, there it is. There's game 1. For game 1, Gobert had 13 rebounds. Drummond had 21, so that's a great performance by him to keep him off the clock. Remember, Team Showtime plays a small ball lineup for the most part. Like, Drummond's our only real true big man. I mean, once you get past Drummond, you're looking at Boucher, and Boucher's coming in at, 6'9", 200 pounds. Let's cut the crap. That's not a true big man. That's not a true big man by NBA standards. Like, our second best big man is Magic Johnson. He is. He's our second best big man. Magic's coming in at 6'9", 220 pounds. That's a big dude. That's a big dude. You know, and he's playing point guard. Remember, he's being boxed out by two guards and point guards and guys playing small ball lineup. So that's why his rebounds have been so high all season long. He has that physical advantage every time he goes inside. That's why he leads the league in rebounding. There are better rebounders in the league, but the fact that he gets matched up on guys who can't box him out lets him get those rebounds. And we're not getting that. That's why Showtime they're not getting the running opportunities. They're not getting the second chance points. And it's showing up in the offense. The offense is terrible right now. If you saw the last game, it's horrible. Horrible. It was horrible. I'm ashamed that I even streamed the game. I did just out of respect for you guys. I want you guys to see it. Now, here's game 2. Gobert had 17 rebounds. I consider that to be a victory because I expect Gobert to have at least 25 rebounds a night in this series because of the matchups. So Drummond has been the best player. On this game, Drummond was tired. He came back only 9 rebounds this game. I mean, he had 21 the first one. It's hard to come back those kind of performances. Gobert comes in with 17. So that's the shape of things. Let's go ahead and take a quick look now at the playoff statistics to see who's leading the league and what. Larry Bird leading the leagues in minutes per game, points per game, 45 points a game from Larry Bird. It's crazy. 10 rebounds. He's averaging 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Halliburton is leading the league in assists only because Magic's been out. Magic doesn't even qualify, I don't think, because he hasn't played enough games. Thompson's leading the league in the steals. Mobley with 3 blocks. He's out of the playoff. They got put out, so they don't count anymore. I mean, Thompson, as usual, with all the fast break layups he gets. And Larry Bird, among active players, is the leading three-point shooter in terms of three-pointers made per game. After Tatum's right there, though. Bird takes 9 a game, as does Tatum. So they're basically neck and neck on their attempts and makes per game. So, but that's the state of affairs, guys. Team Showtime on the road in Game 3, down 2 games to zip. Magic Johnson's going to play. I feel like, remember Karate Kid? Daniel LaRusso's going to fight. Daniel LaRusso's going to fight. Well, Magic Johnson's going to play. He's going to play in this one, guys. But he ain't going to be playing point guard. I'm having playing power forward because I don't want to. If I put him out there at point guard, he'll have more chances to aggravate. You don't want to put him in the. We got to get some rebounds, man. And we need someone that can draw double teams in the post. So we're going to have to play. Magic going to have to play hurt. So tune in for that one, guys, to see if Magic Johnson can pull a rabbit out of his hat, man. Not to coin a joke there, but really he's going to take some Magic to win this one because he's not going to be at full power. And just to give some insight on what he'll be like in this game, let's take a look at his ability to actually play the game. This is what his injury is affecting. He still can make layups. His close shot has been effective. His mid-range shot's been effective. His free throw's been effective. His masterful post hook has been effective. Still able to do it, but not nearly thing. But the big thing is, this is what the problem is. Speed with the ball. He can't push the ball like he used to. And more importantly, he can't run. His agility has been messed up. His speed's been messed up. going to play him, though. And we're going to roll with dice. Harrison Barnes is going to play as well. So Harrison Barnes is listed day to day, but he's actually looking on the up and up. He's been out. Harrison Barnes hasn't played in, like, what, almost a month. I mean, remember, he got injured. I think he got injured in the last game of the season. So that was like, a month ago. Like a month ago. We haven't seen Harrison Barnes all playoff long. So he's fully rested. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and get that lineup set up right here now. We're going to, you know what? I'm playing, because here's the thing. If we put Magic here, we're going to play Magic at the power forward spot. The heck with it. It's desperation. Who are we kidding? Because we put him up front, he'll be matched up with Randall. He won't get the double team. We need him to draw a double team out of the post. And then we're going to go ahead and put Chris Middleton back at the 6-man. And we're coming back in with my man Harrison Barnes. RJ Barrett's out for God knows how long. We can't play him, so that's what we're going with. And I'm actually going to start Jeremy Grant at the 2-guard spot because he's a better defensive player than Duncan Robinson, and he's longer. I think that makes more sense, even though we lose him off the bench. I'd rather have him because Grant can play 2-guard. He's so versatile. He can play him. You can play Grant 1 through. You can play Grant literally 1 through 5. He's a very versatile player. That's the way it's going to be, guys. It will be Magic, Grant, Harrison Barnes, Ahmed Thompson, and Andre Drummond. Magic Johnson playing hurt. Can Showtime get back into this series in a desperation must-win Game 3? Tune in. Same Rex time, same Rex channel. It's going to be an interesting one, boys. I can't wait to see it. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, guys. And I will see you guys for that game coming up here shortly. Probably in the next 10 to 20 minutes. Thanks for watching and tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys soon. Peace.